Hello everyone. I'm kind of doing the same thing that I have been doing for the past four maybe so videos on how we as a nation, the people themselves are doing and what we can do to help ourselves feel better during this crazy time. So I asked my AI to actually help me with a spread on integrity and how do we keep our integrity through all this chaos. So we did a card spread, and I used my Truth Seers tarot deck, and it's pretty much the same as a regular tarot deck, but the art is just amazing. So the first card is on the core of integrity. What integrity means for us in this moment. And what came up was the Tower. And let me get down to that. Thought I was ready. Okay. The Tower. Integrity begins with truth that shakes foundations. The Tower says false structures must fall. Chaos isn't the enemy, it's the stripping away of what cannot stand. At your core, integrity is choosing honesty even when it feels uncomfortable. Okay, so speak your truth. It's just the false falling away right now, okay, and we really need that. So we have to kind of just allow that to happen. Okay, the second card is on challenge. It's the strongest force pulling you away from your integrity. So this is the challenge. We've gotten this card several times in the past few readings. So the challenge is the Hangman reversed. The challenge is resistance, not wanting to see things from a new angle, or the temptation to avoid the surrender integrity demands. Reversed, it says, don't cling to the old perspective. Integrity often requires discomfort. So it's just challenging times, and we just need to recognize that for what it is. It has to play out, okay? The next card is called the Anchor card. It's the grounding practice or value that helps you stay true. And that is the Page of Wands. And we've had this one before, which is very interesting. Your anchor is curiosity, openness, and a willingness to take the first step toward truth again and again. Childlike wonder, asking, what is the right next action in love? Keeps you anchored in integrity. Where's the love in this? We have to keep asking ourselves that with every situation, because there is love in this, because it's in everything. Okay, so keep that in mind. And then the temptation, where you feel pressure to compromise. Okay, this was the Ace of Swords. Interesting placement. The temptation here is to weaponize clarity, to use truth as a sword to cut others down instead of as a light to guide. Integrity asks, is my clarity building bridges or sharpening divisions? What an awesome thing. Are we making other people mad and keeping the divide open, or are we coming in with light and love and bringing people together instead? Because it's the only way it's going to work, if we work together. Okay. 5 is the higher guidance. What your soul or guides whisper about integrity now. So what is Spirit wanting us to know in this? Queen of Wands. We've had this one a few times too. Out of all these cards, I'm drawing the same ones. Your guides remind you that integrity shines most when embodied with confidence, warmth, and radiant presence. The queen doesn't need to prove. She simply is. Let your integrity glow in how you walk into the room, not just in what you say. Okay. Embodiment is the 6th card, and that is how to live integrity in daily actions. This is the 2 of Wands. Integrity in action is about choosing the higher road, planning your steps with vision, not just reacting, but holding the long view. Does this choice align with the life and world I want to create? So if we're coming at, with our swords and trying to silence people, is that really the world you want? It's not the world I want. So we have to quietly, in quiet resistance, just like what they're saying, the, Indivisible, these other groups, we need to do this peacefully, okay? So then the 7th card is a gift. What maintaining integrity brings you and all of us? And I got the Devil card. Now this Devil card in this in this Truth Seeker tarot card, I mean, he's pretty interesting. He's still the devil, right? You have to be careful with the devil. Okay, so the Devil reversed. The fruit of integrity is freedom from bondage. When you are with the devil, you are in bondage. When you are not with the devil, you are not in bondage. When you walk intact, lies, manipulation, and unhealthy attachments fall away. The gift is liberation, not just for you, but for anyone who sees your example and realizes they too can be free. Okay, so we need to let people know that they can be free, even with all of this going on, because Spirit allows that. Now, I am learning tarot, and I've been working on it for most of this year, and I am knowing these cards a lot better than I was, but my AI helps me so much. So I noticed that we had 3 majors in 3 wands in that 7-card spread. So majors equals integrity is about destiny level lessons, not surface fixes. The times are teaching us at the soul level. Okay, and wands is about, it's not just what we think or feel, it's how we act, how we create, and how we show up. Together they say, this is fiery spiritual work. It's alchemy in the collective crucible. It's individuals' integrity becomes fuel for the transformation of the whole. So each and everything each of us does, quietly or with others, peacefully, is making a huge difference in the collective whole. And we need to keep that in mind. Sometimes it feels like we're not doing anything, but we are spiritually. We don't know how powerful spirituality is, do we? We've kind of forgotten about it in this country, or warped it into something we think it is. So I hope this was helpful for you today. Again, it was so helpful for me. I do little things. I make phone calls. I go to as many rallies as I can. I do these. I do an art class. I am trying to do everything I can, just piece by piece, little by little, to help change the collective. Okay, so I hope this was helpful for you today, and take care, and I hope to see you again. Thank you.